What's going on, people? It's another Tuesday. It's another Disney Mandalorian and Friends episode. This is the finale. Along to do this with me today is Roy.
Hello, world.
Welcome,
I
welcome back.
Mo, hold on. Before you
So
get started, I
the
need to
last show.
remind you that today is
Okay.
Wednesday, not Tuesday.
Oh snap! I think I've been saying Tuesday. I feel like I've been saying Tuesday. That's crazy. Uh, did the Disney shows? I'm sorry. Did the Star Wars shows air on Tuesday last year or
No,
Wednesday?
I'm
It's
pretty
always
sure Mandalorian has always been Wednesdays.
okay. Okay. Um, they didn't switch up like Andor or any of the other ones. No,
No,
right?
because didn't they move stuff to third? Well, no, it started Fridays, and
Yes.
then they moved things to Wednesdays.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
think that's how it went.
Yeah, I
But it's
think that's how.
definitely not been Tuesdays.
Marvel is Tuesdays
Is Marvel Tuesdays? I
or
don't know. It's been a
Thursday.
long time since it's been a Marvel show.
Oh yeah, because it was Andor and She-Hulk, or was it She-Hulk and Andor?
I don't remember. Even though, like, I feel like we did this
I
for a
feel like we
billion years.
just did this, right?
But
Oh, okay. Anyways, I've been saying Tuesdays, and I don't know why, but I've been saying
well,
Tuesdays.
I know you're very traumatized by the Lakers losing to the Grizzlies.
Oh
so
my goodness, it was just bad. It was bad. Like, I'm sorry. That's why we're doing this now, because I watched that garbage. And a little bit of home cooking from the refs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everyone is
I
complaining
played.
about the refs this playoff series, and it's kind of crazy.
Well, I know
So,
that's plaguing the fact that the Nets can't, find the net in their series, which I hope holds up for another. What is it? 3 more games?
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Oh man,
Anyway.
you guys are you guys are moving. The process is moving right along.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, first round hasn't been a problem.
Oh,
Let's see
okay,
if
true.
Joel Embiid can not get injured this series, and then
That's
we can
his
talk
thing.
about.
That's
Then we
his
could,
thing.
yeah.
I wonder if James Harden would actually play in the next series, like, not just be a body and play basketball.
He failed to do so last year. So when Embiid was injured, and he just needed to carry, and we lost to the Heat.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Anyway, this isn't the
Okay.
sport show.
Yes, this isn't the sports show. You're right. Anyway, before we go in, the last show we did got taken off YouTube, right? Because we put Ahsoka in the show.
Mhm.
They took it off, and I think that's kind of crazy. But it has mixed reactions on Facebook, on the Facebook group.
Oh, really?
Yes,
It's
there's
gotten
a
more reactions since the last time we spoke
yes.
about
I,
this.
s- I s- and I sent it to you. There's a thumbs up and there's thumbs up and frowny faces now. It's kind of mixed.
But no comments.
No comments. Like, I really wanted to know where the actually hold on. No, it's a different comment on YouTube. I really wanted to know
Oh,
where
there's a comment on YouTube. Oh, wow.
yes,
Okay.
yes. I do want to know where like the beef is though. I want to know why they're angry.
There's so many different things, Mo. Like,
It's great. I mean, granted, the way we started the show off was just kind of like, whoa.
I mean, we came pretty hard.
We did. Yeah. So, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick. So, thank you to the listeners and the viewers for supporting and reacting and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, please keep reacting.
Yes. So that Zuckerberg could push.
Yeah,
push
us.
Yeah.
Click that like and subscribe button.
Yes. Got a new like actually and subscribe on there as well.
So there we go.
I'll call that out. So thank you very much. It helps. Any little bit helps. Mandalorian season
finale,
episode 8. How did you feel at the end of the show? Like, it's over, all the explosions are done, and it's just over. How did you feel?
Mostly satisfied. That's how I
Interesting.
felt.
Okay.
I thought this episode was cool. It had some really cool stuff. It was kind of stupid in the way that Mandalorian is always kind of stupid.
Oh man.
But it was like fine. Like it was between the high highs of like the previous couple episodes and like some of the highs of season 1 and 2, but it wasn't Mandalorian. It was like in this like space between like it wasn't quite the high highs, but it wasn't the like what if like
It's just there.
it's just like just above. It's just like fine. It's like good. No, not even fine. It's just good.
It
It's good.
is. It was. It was good. And just like you, I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. I don't necessarily love it, but I'm okay with this. But there's one thing at the end of there's one thing that if we had to grade it right now, I'd be like, this is an A show. Is the end, the very end.
Oh, they're at the house together?
Yes.
That was
Because
cute.
yes, it was. One and two, like from when he goes back to the armor. From that point for him necessarily, not like for the show, just for the character, because now we have season 1 Mandalorian back, the bounty hunter.
We do. Yeah, that
Yes.
seems to
So
I
like,
mean,
yeah, it's not going to be any more overarching.
wow.
I think this season, what?
They announced that the Mando movie is going to be about the war between the New Republic and the Imperial
Oh,
Remnant.
well, there. Yeah,
So like
my
that's
fault.
the new storyline, right? Like
Yes.
I'm sure we'll still get some Mandalorians, right? Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And then obviously because of the way it ends, and I'm like, what happens to the Mandalorians like by the sequel trilogy? Like, are they not there anymore?
we'll find out. Maybe Grogu's Mandalore.
Oh, that's anyways. But yeah, that end, for the character for now, I liked, and the house thing was cute. So if we're gonna grade it, I'd maybe give it like now. Thinking about everything, I think it's like never mind. We're not grading yet.
Yeah.
What did you like?
Well, I loved the Baby Yoda fight scene.
Yes.
I think it's a little unfair to the season, but I mean, maybe we can talk about that at the end.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Yeah.
but I'm sorry, the puppet jumping around and
Of
dodging those
course.
things. And then he's a real Jedi though, because like 3 things fell on top of him when he fell
Mhm.
off the thing, just like happened to Anakin, just like to
Oh my
Obi-Wan.
god.
Let's see. I think it happened to Rey at some point in the sequel trilogy. It's just like that's how you know you're a real Jedi. Is like a couple of steel things fall on you.
But
Um,
you're not a okay. All right. None of those people are Jedi Knights, but okay.
well,
Whatever.
because no one's a Jedi, so anymore. So I mean, the last one. Who is the last one? That's the real question. The last Jedi.
Right.
Who's the last Jedi? Anyway,
Not Luke. I
or
don't
is
think
he?
Luke was a Jedi.
I mean, I think
I think Anakin was the last Jedi.
I mean, it's Ray. I believe that's the implication of the end of the movie, but I could
Yeah.
be wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not. My textual analysis skills are not great.
No,
So
because whose lightsaber was she burying?
it was Luke and Leia's, right? Wasn't they got
Oh,
destroyed? Didn't it? I don't
yeah,
know.
it did.
Like I wasn't by the end of Rise of the Skywalker. Is anyone paying attention?
No,
By
no.
the end of that movie, no
What
one's paying
happens at
attention
the
to Rise
end?
of
No one cares.
Skywalker. So,
No one cares to pay
like
attention.
the most interesting thing in the movie is the voice acting at the end. Like what after that part, you're just like, okay, all the cool stuff has happened in this movie. Like we can just move
It's
on.
like two cool things in the entire movie. But okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. But to get us back a little bit more specifically about the Mandalorian, I liked all the Baby Yoda stuff in this episode. All the Grogu stuff was enjoyable. Him like helping Din defeat those, like I thought that was a well done action sequence. I actually felt that
Mhm.
the action was pretty good in general in this episode. And it was a good like implicate. Like I feel like they had put some thought into like why the man like Gideon created like a bunch of fake Mandalorians,
Mhm.
and of course, actual Mandalorians are going to defeat like a bunch of fake Mandalorians,
Yes, yes.
right? Like
That's the
if you fight
that's
on the
the plot.
Mandalorians,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the plot.
And I'm glad Moff Gideon is gone, because I think he overstayed his welcome to me. I
Okay.
don't think there was anything interesting about him in this season. Like, so I was fine. Like, the episode just kind of was stupid. Like, it didn't really have a plot. It was just like, we're gonna move our action figures around and do some cool fighting. But like, that's not that like unusual for Mandalorian.
Mhm.
So I felt like within the range of your typical Mandalorian episodes is on the top end. So I liked the action. I liked all the Grogu stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
What
I
about you,
I
Matthew?
will. Oh man, not a lot. Like,
Wow. Okay, you're a hater. Okay, I
yeah,
like it.
and this is where I think we're gonna go in because not a lot. It's all the things you said were good. Hear me out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think all the things you said is one of the reasons why I'm like, get this away from my face. Like, you did not semi turn this show into Andor to do this and do nothing, absolutely fuck nothing with it.
Of course
No,
they did.
no.
Of course
Okay.
they
It,
did.
it
Though,
all
Mark.
none of that paid off. Come
Of
on.
course it didn't. Like it was not
Yeah.
going to pay off from the first moment that they
Oh
did it.
my god. I'm like this and like the fucking clones. Oh, I wanted to rip my eyebrows out. Like, are you kidding me?
Are you
Ugly.
saying that like his clones were to create himself, but he was a Jedi? Like,
Yes. I was
or
like, get
I guess
out
a
of my
Sith. I guess.
face. Like, what is this? So yeah, no, I not a lot, not a lot. But I like yeah, I feel like I'm going in when I don't need to.
No, go in,
I'm
man.
I'm
Like
talking no, but we're talking about what we liked.
okay.
Um,
I mean, you didn't like anything. Didn't like very. Oh, did you at least like Bo in this?
of course.
Like
She redeemed
so.
herself. Oh, what and it's in the same scene. I like that Bo kind of like redeemed herself, but then they fucking kill the fucking dark side. I'm like,
Of course they did.
you've oh my god, this is something that's been in like another show, and it's been like from season one of this
Two other
show.
shows. Two other shows.
Oh, what other show?
Because was it in Clone Wars and Rebels, or was it not in Rebels?
It was no, it was in Rebels.
It
It
was
was
in Clone Wars too, right?
yeah, Sabine had it in Rebels. I don't know
So
who would have had it in Clone Wars.
doesn't she have it in? Doesn't the sister have it in Clone Wars? The one that dies,
The one that
Obi-Wan's
Obi
girlfriend.
Wan's girl, yes.
At
Oh
least I
my
think she does. I
god.
don't know. Like my memory of Clone Wars is really poor.
Ah, yeah, I'm
So
gonna have to go back and. Are you talking about Disney's? You're talking about Disney's Clone Wars, right? Not
whenever the Mandos show up in Clone Wars, like they get like a whole like multiple episode arcs, right?
wasn't it on the Disney ones?
I'm sure that you're tapping my knowledge. So,
Because
but,
it never happened in the original one. They never met. They never showed up.
but the Mandos were in. I get, but they were in. There's that whole Obi-Wan's girlfriend thing, and she gets murdered by
Yeah,
Darth Maul. By Darth Maul? No, who did she get murdered by? The Separatists? I don't remember. Who murders Obi-Wan's girlfriend?
I know the episode.
Bo-Katan's sister.
Yeah, I know the episode. Oh my god.
Anyway,
Ugh.
uh,
I don't know.
so
I think
I,
there was a lot of nothing.
I mean,
Wow,
that's
but what it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It wasn't like boring. Nothing. It wasn't like just a. I hated that everything was super convenient. Like as you
Mhm.
said, Moff Gideon creates anti anti Mandos. Like it would take Mandos to kill anti. Oh my god, are you telling me they're together? Those two factions are now working. Like what? Get out. Dark Saber from two other shows, and then 2 seasons. Like, do you understand? 2 full seasons of this show. We've 3 shows actually, 3 other shows because the Dark Saber was in the second half of help me out,
Oh,
Boba
Boba
Fett.
Fett. Yeah, it was.
Yes,
It was in Boba Fett. Yeah.
yes. Oh my god! And then the fucking mythosaur at the end. Like we're sitting here saying, "Oh, the mythosaur is gonna, somebody's gonna be riding it." Here we are sitting saying like we were wrong as
Oh, we
hell.
were wrong about this entirely.
We were wrong about the entire season. Nothing we said would happen happened.
It's
Nothing.
true.
I
Well, I
mean,
know we did say
we
they
did.
would unite the
We
Mandalore
called Mandos coming together.
and retaking Mandalore.
Yes, and we definitely called those two things. We called a whole lot of other things. Like what?
Wrong. Oh yeah, we were bad this season.
Like the not Empire. Help me out. The New
New Republic.
Republic
Yeah, they
being like
mad at them.
okay. Yeah, they're like, oh, it wasn't your Mandalorians. We're
It
sorry.
was this other dude's
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
we believe the story, even though everything is gone. Everything is gone. Does that even
Mhm.
make sense?
No, but I mean, but it's nothing ever makes like
No.
I
I
think
think we've been giving them a lot of passes. Like, the nothing ever makes sense is cool, but like not anymore. Like, I'm sorry. 3 seasons? Come on now.
I mean, but that's very Star Wars. I know, like there's a faction of Star Wars fans that like think Star Wars makes sense. I just do not believe this. I do not subscribe to that theory or understanding of Star Wars. Like very little sense. Lots of things happen. I don't know. Because whoever's in charge of the franchise at that moment thinks it's cool.
Right.
And what I do appreciate,
Midichlorians.
Mhm. What I do appreciate about the late Kathleen Kennedy period that we're currently like the post sequel era
Right.
is that she is allowing like a variety of takes on Star Wars to exist.
Right.
Because I think after Andor, this was a breath of fresh air. I guess for me, like that's my attitude towards Mandalorian. Like I think that if we get like really heavy, well done, capital A artsy Star Wars shows, we need
Mhm.
like the action figure smashing together Star Wars shows. Like
Correct.
people who think Mando is art, like capital A art, like it has things to say, like just are deluding themselves. Like it's just like Lone Wolf and Cub with a Star Wars skin. Like it's not there's not a lot of there. But he's got cool action figure smashing against each
It
other.
did. This episode was kind of, like I said, it was fun. It had the cool, colors coming together, and what's his name? Like it kind of made me feel sorry for like the main characters of the episode. We had mentioned Sasha Banks, and we said, "Oh, Mandos are gonna die." And every time she was on screen, I'm like, "Oh my god, is it? Is it now? Is it now? Is it now?" Like,
No,
so
no name Mandos died in this
yeah,
episode.
right. It had me there. It had me paying attention to Axe a little bit. I was like, "Dang, like he's dead." And then
He was cool.
boom, yeah, he was. And then boom, the Star Destroyer is falling into the factory. Um, okay, I guess. But yeah, stuff like that was fun. All the dark saber in the beginning of the Mando versus anti-Mando fight. Antifa.
Antifa, yes. I mean, when the armor is like beating people with her hammer to death, like that was
Yes,
cool.
that was cool. The dark saber slicing into Beskar, which again, some Beskar is malleable and some is just not. Like,
Didn't what punks? How many of the new not dark troopers? Like 8 of
did
them.
you
Like
almost call them Nazis?
yeah,
Oh,
they're
you
whatever
said
they are,
non.
non-dark troopers,
Oh,
right?
that's non.
Dark troopers
I thought.
2.0, whatever they are.
Yeah, I thought
Like
that's where you were going
in
with it.
it was. I mean, that sequence was really funny. It did feel like a video game where it's like,
Right.
okay, part one, fight these guys to get one gun, and then
Yes,
fight
it
the
did.
next wave of
It
guys, get
did.
this.
It did.
It's just like, okay, like cool, like, and I guess like those are dudes in the suits, so that means like some guys just stand there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, okay. Again, none of this shit makes sense. Was it cool to watch the action figures clash? Yeah. Like
The
Disney spent money on
oh,
this
they
episode.
did. They did.
Money.
And the
The
thing that
CG was good.
CG was great. I thought the little robots were fun.
Oh yeah, that
The,
was
the little police droid or the
George would be
patrol droid.
proud.
Yeah, I thought that was fun. Yeah, it had cool things. Definitely Grogu force stealing weapons and force pushing or force freezing, because he did a lot of freezing, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
And the force pushing too, like,
yeah.
was cool. It was. I thought that was probably, I think, the highlight of the episode for me.
Oh no! The highlight of the episode, or the highlight of that moment, was when he's running across the banisters.
Yes, that is
I
true.
think I died. I
It was great.
literally
I was
think
like, that puppet is doing work, and he's doing the flips, and it's just like, I was like, again, it reminded me of, I will legitimately pay money to go see Attack of the Clones, but they put the puppet Yoda in. Like, that's what I was like, oh, I'm getting puppet Yoda here. Yes, this is my dream. Puppet Yoda in a lightsaber fight. I really hope we give baby Grogu. I was expecting Grogu, by the way, to say "this is the way" when she was like, he can't talk,
right.
and I was like, he would either say like "the way" or something. That would be his first word, would be the way. But they're paying off. They're still making us wait.
Yes, they are. Do you think we ever get talking Grogu, baby Grogu, or kid Grogu? No, right? It's just they're.
I mean, maybe when the show is coming to an end, they might. I mean, maybe they're gonna run out of big moments,
right?
Like maybe in the movie we might get it,
right?
Like it's one of those like things that like it's a well you can only go to a handful of times.
Correct.
And so they're gonna save it either for that means that the show is ending, or they need something like big in the movie, like that they're gonna do like Grogu. So I don't know. I have a question for you though, Mo.
Go ahead.
Do you think he was on set ever for this entire season?
Oh no. He recorded his lines. What? Never. What? He's the face of HBO. He's the voice of Disney. What? No, he's. Oh no. I would never show up. Would you?
No, but I mean, like,
what's the point? I mean, you literally BVS it. You send it through. You send your voice through an email. Like,
well, to be fair, like there might be some contractual thing where he has to like show to be credited as like the actor. That there might have been like one episode that he was in.
He is credited
as the act, like
definitely
like
credited.
the stunt man is not credited as like
no, maybe when he's walking, like just walking, or probably the. What do you think? Would you? How pissed would you be if he came in the last shoot to shoot that scene with Grogu?
I mean, I wouldn't put I would be surprised if he wasn't in the Jack Black Lizzo episode. Like, there you go. If Pedro Pascal's gonna fly in to do his like one contractual obligated appearance, why not the one that Lizzo and Jack Black are on set?
Right.
I mean, I hope going forward that we get more Lizzo, Jack Black style Mandalorian episodes.
Oh yeah, that was told you that was my favorite episode.
It was my favorite episode of the season.
Yeah, that was the best episode of the season.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I for me it was that these last two ones were fine, and then like
I was gonna ask you to rank them
before. Like, was episode 3?
Do you remember episode 3?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact because it's the episode right before that horrific washed over Andor script that they did. That was episode 4, right? Or was it episode 3?
Oh man, that fucking episode, yuck.
That episode was
with the doctor. Like, that's a whole thing. Do you understand? Oh man, this is the one thing I hate from the show is that right there, and then the implication that the New Republic was lazy. You know, like a lot of things happened. Like, it's 2 things happened, and then knowing that Moff didn't like go like get arrested or go to jail or go to court.
And nobody noticed until later.
Nobody noticed, cared, or did anything about it.
Well,
like they just fuck it. Like,
I mean, the New Republic loses, Mo. So like they get their capital planet blown up in the first 20 minutes of Force Awakens.
True.
It's 20 minutes? Wait, it's more than 20 minutes, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the first hour? I don't know, whatever. It's got the guy who played one of the Weasley brothers screaming Nazi shit, and people like, and then they blow up. Not Coruscant.
Right.
But whatever.
Not Coruscant.
Well, I was actually watching Force Awakens. I was like, is that is that Coruscant? Did they just blow up Coruscant? Did they do Coruscant dirty? And then I was like, at first, like I did on the internet, I was like, there's like, no, some other planet. I was like, whew,
Oh,
thank you.
that's the one with Mon, right? That's where Mon dies.
No, Mon Mothma dies before
Oh yeah,
Force
she dies.
Awakens.
Yeah, she does.
She dies in like some Leia novel
Yeah.
that, because again, Leia, middle-aged Leia and Luke are running around in this show, but they'll never be in an episode again. I mean,
No, they'll
they'll
never be
they'll
here. Oh my
bring
god.
Luke. I'm sure they'll bring Luke back, but not to do anything interesting.
No.
Um,
Right.
I think this season, Mando was weird. I think it was
Uh-huh.
largely weird simply because of this, like, what is the New Republic question that's been
Right.
going on? Like, their decision to introduce the New Republic, like, as a concrete concept through that fucking weird Andor episode that, I get
Mandor
with what they're
episode.
trying to do, right? Like, that the New
Mhm.
Republic is like slow and inefficient and like kind of corrupt and unwieldy and has parts of the Empire still in it, which fits where J.J. Abrams like set the New Republic up in Force Awakens. Is it
Mhm.
unsatisfying to those of us who like might like the New Republic, might have some nostalgia for the New Republic? Like, is it disappointing that they already go to this? Yes, but to be fair, all of the new canon about the New Republic has set the New Republic up as shit from like the word go. So whatever, it is what it is. This is just what we're gonna deal with. I'm excited. I guess like this new status quo of Mando running around the New Republic
Mhm.
will be cool. Like, I mean, like, because maybe we will get to see some planets besides Tatooine. Like, could we get to see Corellia? Maybe. Could we get to see like Mando on Coruscant? Like, could we get to see like more of the sort of established Star Wars universe beyond just like these nothing planets?
Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe. Like, that's cool. Like, that's some things that they could do now. I'm interested to sort of see as Mando starts, like, we might get with Pedro Pascal's schedule, we might get like one, maybe two Mando seasons before we get the movie. So I'm interested to see sort of as the show is buying time until they make the movie,
Mhm.
where it goes. Like, I thought this new status quo was interesting and made me be like, you know what? I will be pretty excited when new season Mando rolls around in 18 months, probably.
Yeah, I can see all of that. I actually really can. Like what happens like the next season would be a lot of whatever he's doing, the New Republic is in the background fucking up, just being torn to shit. Or just you're seeing the New Republic as the background, like different aspects of it. Like I think what he said to guys like, hey, you are not, you guys don't have any jurisdiction on this side of space, so I can help you get rid of imperial remnants, and I literally you're gonna give me the job just because. Like the New Republic doesn't go all the way out. Like it's kind of crazy. So that they would set themselves up to keep a large portion, like to be able to be infiltrated. Um, but I guess I can see that work for one season, 8 episodes, right?
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, but I
Like, why
mean,
would you?
it's one season and a movie, man. Like, we're at least getting a movie that this is the conflict of
Okay.
the Empire versus the New Republic, or the old Empire, the Imperial Remnant versus the New Republic.
Yeah, impairment. Yeah, I guess. I guess.
And we're getting the Ahsoka show. Like, are you more excited for that show, which is what, 2 months away? July, right?
Right.
No, no. Is it August and Nick Fury is July? I think. Yeah, I think we get Fury before we get Ahsoka. So, are you more excited for the next Dave Filoni Star Wars experience, or are you less excited at the end of the season? Ooh.
Ooh. I might be feeling out.
Wow.
I know,
Okay.
I know, and Ahsoka is my girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm maybe a little Filoni out. Like just take a breath. Like something else, like a non, I don't know, something.
So, like, do you wish like the acolyte was between Mando and the Ahsoka show then? Because that's going to
Yes,
be very
yes,
different tone.
yes. Like what
Okay.
they did with what did they do last year?
It was Boba Fett and or this.
Yes, yes. Because that last the first half of I think the last half of Boba Fett didn't make any sense, and it was just fun. Just made you forget the first half.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Mando, and then you get Andor, and you're like, oh my god, my chest. Is Disney letting this happen in Florida? Like, like other Floridians like actually watching this? Not not the beach police arresting and hey, fucking fucking beach police choke the shit out of him too. Oh,
All
and then
right.
yeah, and then we're seeing the rise of Mandalore. I guess. I mean, yeah, I would like something like that, like a little break up like that. Because Ahsoka's my girl, and I want to watch her, but I'm kind of like tired. I'm a little tired.
I think I'm in a similar spot to you. Um, I mean, I'll still watch it, but
Yeah, I'll still watch it.
I'm less excited than I was
Yeah,
maybe even like a couple of days ago.
oof.
So,
I think
oh
for you that's a lot bigger than when I say it.
yeah,
Because if I had said it for Star Trek, then you'd be like, "Oh my god!" But like you saying it for Star Wars, it's like, "Whoa!" That's how I'm looking at it.
yeah. No, I mean that's completely fair. All right,
Yeah.
Mo. So let's rate this episode and this
Oof.
season, and we can close the book on this season of Mandalorian.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. I said I could push the episode just to see
Ooh, okay, I can see that. For me, it was like
that end though. That end could make it a B minus.
B minus is where I was like kind of
Yeah.
like I felt like I don't need more Mandalorian for a while
No.
at the end of this,
Yes. I
but and
was
not in a
happy.
negative way, but it's
No.
just like
No.
okay,
No. At least just give us something else for now with the Mandalorian. With the Mandalorian. I'm not. Yeah. That's because then you see his if you watch with the closed captions, right?
hmm
When he speaks, it's
it
the
says the
Mandalorian
man.
grunts, the Mandalorian is speaking. So yeah, yeah, let's get a Mandalorian. Like I was so happy that we're getting season 1 of Mandalorian again. Missions, or was it between season 1 and the first half of like season 2, the
Yep,
missions and
I said yeah, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, the missions and that was a cool vibe. So yeah, I wanted that again, and I'm happy I got that. You know, they have
hmm
a home base. They were gonna lay low, so we're gonna get a little bit of trouble in the home base that they have to fix. You know, they have a
hmm
favorite bar. That they
They
go
do.
to.
Oh yeah, where they hang out with the rebels
Yeah,
characters, and
yeah. Something is gonna happen.
oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah, that they're gonna have to fix. Yeah. So and then that's 2 episodes, and you have 6 episodes of just gallivanting around the universe. So yeah, I think
all
that
right,
that made me excited. That made me excited. The thought of that made me excited because if it doesn't happen that way, then I'm gonna like, yeah, no, get out of my face. Like, woof, I'll be upset.
all right. Then, how would you rate the season overall?
The season is a C,
Yeah,
mid, Mandalorian season, and it's like I know you were trying so hard to not call it mid, because I understand your rating is it's just there. It's there where it's like like more passable than it shouldn't be.
Hmm.
Just that little bit of pass, like something makes it pass, like Grogu coos and Grogu
I
like no running. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Like
yeah.
whoever said, "Let's have him move across the banister," and we're gonna see his little legs in his.
Hmm.
Yeah, no person needs a raise. That
Hmm.
was funny.
For
That was
me, I
funny.
would just add a plus to that rating. It was a C plus.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
so like I would say first season was like A minus, second season was like B plus, this season
Mhm,
is C plus.
mhm.
But yeah, I agree with basically everything you said. It was a Mandalorian for most of it. It was the funniest season though. I will give
It
them that.
was, yes, and and then the fucking droid bar. I'm never ever not gonna die laughing about that. Like the one droid snatching the bag. Like, okay, you're having a little too much. Get out, okay? Get out.
It was great.
Christopher Lloyd, um, being was it a Nazi sympathizer? Was it?
Yeah, Neo Confederate,
Yeah,
basically,
like
literally in the sense of the Confederate independent systems, and also his like approach was like a lot of Neo Confederates. So in
Like,
real life,
what? Get out of here. That's some fucking funny shit. And then just realizing that, and then Lizzo solving that in like 2.5 seconds and him going, okay, like, okay, I'm out. But then that was great. That was kind of funny. That
it
was a
was all
very,
funny.
it was all funny. Din and his like racism for bods and then for droids and then finding the bad droid by just kicking the
Punch.
shit out.
It was. If there's any Mandalorian episode that I would just like randomly turn on
Hmm.
because I was sad, it would be that episode.
Oh, and then Grogu's backstory, and then Jar Jar having like that's a little bit on the serious side, and
That was
then
the other really good episode
yeah,
because
and
it
then the
was.
actor who plays Jar Jar getting like his kind of like do over with the
Being the Jedi
yeah,
badass.
being a Jedi, yeah, that saves Grogu. So yeah, I mean it had its moments,
It did.
but yeah, it's still Mandalorian though. It had funny, it had good, but it's lows, man.
I feel you.
It's Moff Gideon.
Oh man.
You want to be a what now? A super Jedi? No, no. I can't give them a pass for that one. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It was real stupid. It was real stupid and offhand. It was like, okay, I guess. Okay, I guess that's why you wanted Baby Yoda in the first season. Okay,
Right.
okay, sure, whatever. Cool, cool. All right. Well, I
And
think
then, but
we've. Oh, go ahead.
what was his best car? Uh, why did he sound like a droid? Why did he have mechanical thingies in his best car? I'm sorry.
I mean, he was basically Dark Side Iron Man.
No.
Everybody else was like punk, but he became like Dark Side Iron Man. Like everybody else
Yo,
was like a punk.
he crushed those hands so bad with the.
Whatever.
Oh man, nah. Moff Gideon takes the cake from like a really good, like from a character that was a really good villain to just mustache twirling. Like they go full mustache. You know what? You know what? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I think this is where we end it before I change my grave.
Oh my god. Uh this is like this is the perfect
It is.
perfect way to end this season of
It
Mandalorian's
is. It
discussions.
is.
I did really enjoy talking about this show though with you, Mo.
Oh no, I do. I think it's one of the best parts of watching the show is getting to talk about it, and like with someone who actually likes it, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, or someone who likes everything. So, like, you generally do like everything, which is why, like, you not liking the Snyderverse is fucking hilarious. Like,
Oh, I really do hate the
like
Snyderverse.
you know how bad you have you know how bad you have to be for someone who doesn't like who likes everything to not like you.
Yeah, I feel like my hatred of the Snyderverse is just broken Mo on this our Star Wars show, which is great. Like that's just the energy that when Mo and I do the show together,
It is.
it is because they're long rambly episodes, and I definitely appreciate
No, I do.
people who join us.
I do. I do. They're so funny. Oh man. You know what? This is outside the sports show. This is one of the favorite days of my week. So I thank you so much for and for doing this with me.
Of
It
course,
means a lot. It means a lot.
it means a lot to me too. It's what I look
Yeah.
forward to, and we're going to talk about Guardians in just a couple short weeks. So.
Yes. I can't wait. We're gonna talk about Rocket dying.
Wow, spoilers. Some of us have not seen a screener. Like I did not
Wait,
need to know
no,
that.
I haven't seen it. It's so
Uh-huh.
far. Yeah, no, it's out. It's so far out. It is.
Hmm.
It's for me. It's closer to the actual screening. So yeah, a lot of people with press passes probably have already seen it. We're gonna start getting reviews dropping soon. So
It's true. Next week.
yeah, there you go.
All right.
Oof. Okay, can't wait. That should be exciting. That actually should be exciting. When we do movies, because it's just one episode, we usually go longer. Yeah.
We do.
hmm
And we usually have Kyle.
Yes, we usually have Kyle, and he like deep cuts Marvel all the time. Like this, like he has a Marvel Bible somewhere, and he's just reading out of it. So yeah, that's always fun. No, these are fun. These are fun. Thank you so much.
Always my
Um,
pleasure.
Thank you everyone that participates, comments. We love your comments. No matter how wacky they are, love them. Yeah, this is the season what 3? Season 3, Mandalorian season 3 finale episode. Thanks for watching. You will catch you not.